Michelle, back for another video. So this week's video, I thought I would do some Mother's Day photos. So Mother's Day here in Australia was only last weekend, so I thought I would document that on this page. My son coordinated very well with me for Mother's Day. I was super impressed. So I've gone with some greeny pinks. I thought this page matched quite well with the colours and stuff that I had, so that's where I'm going today. So to begin with, what I've done is backed onto white cardstock, my usual, outlined everything. I just feel like it finishes everything off, like I say every video. So my thoughts today, I'm going to use our big family photo at the top and put these two little ones towards the bottom. And then I think I'm going to create a flip and put about my present. This guy is from the Brisbane Lions, and as you know, I love the Brisbane Lions. And the kids got me a video message from him, and which was lovely. It made my day. So I'm going with that today. So I'm going to use some, this is just some packaging, but it had a really nice little faint line through it. So I thought I could use that as my base. And I also had some scrap paper in a green as well. And I didn't mind that it had dots on it. So it's a Bow Bunny. Oh, it's been in the stash for a little while. So I thought I could use that. Use the dots as a bit of a feature. And flip this up and put my photo on the top there. And then put the little story underneath with some journaling and stuff under there. So that's my thoughts. If it comes off, even better. So I thought I'd start by sticking this piece down in the journal. It went pretty well. It's Pink Fresh Studio, actually. I love how some of these companies do the packaging now so that you can actually use it. Like this has just got a really faint little orange line through it. That's all it's got on it. But it's great for this sort of thing. If you need a backing or stuff like that, it really, I think it's great. It adds to it. So good on the packaging companies, or the companies, for doing that sort of stuff. It goes to show nothing goes to waste, right? Although you can have too much of this stuff too in your stash. But yeah, I think it's a great idea. So for any Aussies watching, I hope you had a lovely Mother's Day. Did you do anything special? Did the kids treat you to something? Mine treated me to breakfast, which was lovely. I went out for breakfast with my kids, which was very nice. And then I pretty much had a pretty lazy day, actually. It was good. Very good. So next what I'm going to do, I'm just going to score this edge slightly so our flip works quite well, and that way I score it in the right spot, right? Probably shouldn't actually be doing it on there. Should be doing it down here. Right, nice and scored. Beautiful. It's good. That way it's in the right spot. Your fold will be in the right spot. So just going to stick some tape on there. Of course, we didn't get it all the way across. Stick it back from the other direction as well. See it? Yeah, so what special things did your kids do for you? Or fur babies, whatever you have. Kids, grandkids. Looks pretty good. What I love about these journals, you can add pieces to hide extra stories, add extra photos, all that sort of stuff to make it work. To make your page what you want it to be. That way you can use, you know, whatever you like on it. It's you could add pockets, tags, all sorts of stuff to tell your story. That's what I think is so appealing to, well, to me for scrapbooking. I get to document my story, look at lots of pretty pages and things, and have all my photos that, you know, have lots of memories and things associated with them. So after all, we are documenting all that sort of stuff. It's pretty good. I like that. So next I was going to pop this on, and I think once I flip it up, can you see that? Yep. I was going to pop him on this side, I think. Not sure if I need anything else, because those dots are pretty a little bit overwhelming, aren't they? But that's all right. Just want to make sure that you can see him. Not that you can't, but make him stand out a little bit. So I just found some scrap paper in my stash. I just cut a little piece. It's a 49er market. Just cut a little piece out to back him on the photo. I just picked the reddish colour that was already on there. I still want to be able to see a little bit of the... see a bit of the colour on the background. And I'll come back and embellish that in a minute. And I have this little printable journaling card too that I think I'm going to use. I might use that for my journaling. I think that's the go. So use some... Good thing about this sort of stuff, you can use whatever you have. And yes, I have been a project lifer in the past. So I have plenty of cards and things that I can use, but they make great journaling spots. And then you can sort of decorate around them or scrapbook around them. Scrap journal, however you want to say it. It's not too bad, which is good. So I've still got my stickers out from my last page that I thought I might use True Story on this one. I think so. So even if how far does that come down? I'll put a little pencil mark there. I can rub that out later. Where the flap goes to. So I might put my story on first. So you can't see it when it's closed, but you'll be able to see it when it opens. Oh my gosh. Stuck good. Alright, let's see how that works. Oh, just covered. Nice. And it goes with the colours as well. Even the True does. I was super impressed with that. Sometimes things just work, right? Other days they don't. But that's looking pretty good. I like that. That looks cool. Incorporated lots of the colours, although there's none of that green, but it doesn't matter. I really don't think it matters. What else have I got? I've got this little... Yeah, I like him. He's looking pretty cool. All right, I think that's what I'm going to go with for now. Let's wait and see. I'll come back and finish that bit, I think. All right, then on to these two bits. I thought I could leave the kids down the bottom and then put a little bit of embellishing on the sides here. I think. What have I got? I've got a few bits and bobs sitting in here. I thought I could use bits of all sorts. Oh, that might work. That's just a little chipboard hedge. I think I need something behind there. What can I put behind there? Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do too. I cut a little piece, punched. I've got a little tabs punch. So We Are Memory Keepers one, I think it is. I'll show you. I really liked it. I thought it was great for journaling and I would use it a lot. So it's a great little tab. It's a great way of using up your scraps too, to punch a heap of, you know, little pieces of paper, and it comes out great. I've got a bit of a thing about making sure they're the same on both sides, so I usually stick 2 together like this. I like that it matches. I'm still very matchy, always have been. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue, wet glue on there to hold these together. I've just stuck it on the tab part, holding that together there, just until it sticks a little bit. Oops, I need to move that back into shot, don't I? Move that back in a little bit. Yeah, that's good. So then I thought I might stick it middle. I think I need to put it to the side a little bit. Yeah, I think that's the go. So let's do that first. You know what? I might move this up slightly, just so that the tab sits on the bottom. That's it. Oh, no, I'm not very even. I'm fat on that side and not on that side. Let's even that up a little bit. That's better. Good part about this paper is you can line it up with the lines. But yeah, I think I'll stick that on there. So all I've done is glued down this bit, so this part is still open, so I can still slide it onto whatever paper I want to put it on. That's all I've done there. That's it. Get in the right spot. Make sure that the tabs are all lined up. And then I'm just going to staple, and I've got a little, this is just a little mini stapler that I've had for yonks. Oh, didn't do that very good, did I? Let's do 2. Sit straight, relatively. I'm going to put them about the same, don't I? That looks good. I like that. That way it's stuck on this end. Yeah, that's quite cute. So then I'll adjust this accordingly. We might put this down a bit lower. But yeah, that's cute. So that, at least that shows that you need to pull the top up a little bit so you can read the story. So what I might do, I might stick these pieces down first because I know where I want them to go. And then we can work the embellishments around it. And I really like this paper. It's got that... you know, bit of transitioning. It sort of swings into the next colour, which is nice. So I thought I would try and keep as much of it as I can. Maybe just add a little bit of snippety pieces, but we'll see how our embellishments go first. And what we can do. Okay. That's it. Pull that down a little bit. That's all right. Nice. Yes, whether I do it that way, I could probably do it that way even, couldn't I? That would be all right too. That way it's separate from that bit. Okay, so now what to put here? I actually quite like that bit there. What if I put a little bit of green? Yes, I'm liking that too. Oh, whoop, whoop. If I lift that slightly, put that down there, and pop that on top. That could sit just in there. Possibly. I've also got some of these die cuts as well that could work. I've got lots of different ones. I'm thinking, since I got flowers, I was thinking this flowery pot. But I've got a few different ones. I think these are Paige Evans ones. Paige Evans, Blooming Wild. Such pretty, I love all her stuff. Love how the flowers are all just different shapes, colours, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to run with this one, I think. And my thought is, maybe I could put it up in here. I still won't be able to see the pot, since I got a pot. Unless I pull it up a bit higher. That works. Yeah, that works. Just need to be able to fold the page. That's the only thing. So I need it over slightly. Yeah, it might have to be over a little tiny bit so that when you close the page, it doesn't fold this back every time. I've learnt that the hard way. But yeah, I'm thinking that might work, and then just pull my story up. Yeah, I quite like that. Although I do need to pick the insides out of these. Didn't notice that when I stuck it down. The little dots in the middle of, that's it. The tiniest little bit of sticker. Yeah, I quite like that. I'm going to run with that little pot there. And I'm just going to stick that on with just with a glue stick. So I'm going to have it in far enough. Yeah, that looks good. Right, that's staying there. It ain't going anywhere. I might even put another little one, plain one. What have I got? Oh, there's one there actually. Maybe I could put that there. Yeah, that works. Oh, maybe it's too pink. I've got lots of different ones here. Oh, maybe that will work. Ooh. I don't mind that either. Or does it need to be a different colour? Do you rethink all this stuff too when you're making your layouts? Do you think, that's the wrong colour, that can't go there? It's all what's going on, lots of different ideas, isn't it? No, I think I'm going to run with the pink one. I know it's very pink, but I don't think that matters. I think this is too much. Do you think? With all these leaves, I think it just needs to be a plain, something plain. Although, down here would be good too, wouldn't it? It would just finish off that corner. Let me look. What else have I got in here? The rest of these little ones. Oh, another one there. Yellow. Lots of different colours. Oops. Green, no. Pinks. Maybe. Oh, that's similar. Although that's got a different leaf. That might work. What do you think? Possibly. Or blue. Maybe that needs to go down there. And maybe where's that pink one gone? What did I do with the pink one? Oh, although, there's the pink one there. Yeah, I feel like the pink's too much pink. That sort of blends a little bit, doesn't it? All right, I think I'm going to run with that. That works. Goes. Sort of filled that corner a little bit as well. Leave that to the side for now. Right, I'm just going to move all these out of the way. Put them all back in here. In my little tray. Very handy too. These little trays are very handy for keeping embellishments and things in when you're working on stuff. I find it very easy, and then you don't lose your creativity. You can always put them away in the packet later. It's good. Very good. All right, I think I'm going to stick this on the top here. I think I'll just glue. This is from the new Vicki Holtz. Vicki Holtz. Who is Vicki Holtz? It's Tim Holtz, or Vicki Boutin. It's from one of her new ranges. I'll just grab the 49er Market range. She's got lots of different chipboard bits. I thought they were amazing with what you get in them. 92 pieces of chipboard. So I've actually used this little one, which is this, and the capture the moments that count is in this particular one as well. So some amazing pieces that you can put in your pages. There's a whole bunch of different ones. This one's 79 pieces with lots of different stuff on it as well. And then I got some journaling and some ephemera bits as well. So I think these will be very handy for me for embellishing things. So one's very flower orientated, and the other one is like little tabs and tags and journaling spots and all sorts of stuff in that one. I thought they were great for the price of them. So they don't normally make ephemera in that big a pack, so good for that sort of thing. It's fantastic. All right, maybe I put that downwards instead. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? I think that's the go. That's pretty cute. I like that. It's coming together. Don't you love it when a layout comes together? Or when a page comes together? It looks like it all goes, and it was supposed to be that way. But it's all about, yeah, I like that. I'm just going to glue the chipboard on with some wet glue. It's just some Montmartre craft glue. I quite like. I don't mind a wet glue every now and then just to help stick things down. Oh, it's not very straight, is it? That's it. Oh. Pop that down. Oh. Take a little bit for these guys to dry, I think. Excuse me. Yes, it'll just take a little bit of time, I think. Dry it properly. I like that, and I like how it's got these little pieces that shine through, which is nice. So I think I haven't stuck them down yet. I'm gonna see how this progresses. I think. All right, let's work on this top part. I'm quite happy with how the bottom is. Maybe if I was thinking this piece, maybe I'll stick it in on the side. That looks okay. I don't think it's too busy. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think that's okay. I don't mind that. I still like that there's a bit of background. It is a bit busy with those spots. Normally I would probably put a little solid colour in there, but I'm okay with it because it doesn't have much patterned anywhere else. So I think I will run with that. I'm just going to put a little bit of, pull this up a couple of times so it's not very adhesed. I think I'll just do the same in the back here. Since it's in there, I'm not going to pull it out again. I'm just going to dab some glue in the back. Tight now, it's stuck. But yeah, I like that. I like how that's coming together, that's for sure. And you're using up little bits. Flowers are always good for that. They always add a little bit extra, add a little bit of pizzazz on it. All right, what have I got on these stickers? These match so well. I thought I might be able to use a few, especially these little corner ones. Probably put them on these, couldn't I? Use this piece. Using those. Oh, I've got two of them. Maybe that will work. Oh, no, it's going the wrong way. It has to go that way. Or do I do a different colour? Maybe a different colour is better. Pinks. Pinks and purples. Let's try that piece. That's better. Going the same direction. Probably am a bit anal, I know how it's got to go the same direction. Excuse me. All right, now I think I need another one on this corner. What to use? Do we use another purpley coloured one? I think the purple will go quite well. No, I think it needs to go like that. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Now, next, I just need to finish this card off a little bit. I've got a few little bits that I could use. I've got some more of these flowers that I could use. Or a little coffee cup, because we went for coffee. I don't know whether to use that. Put the little, because it actually matches. The colours all match. So I can put that on there with my big finger. Possibly, possibly not. Or do I just leave it like that and add a few flowers or something, or some hearts? Yeah, I might do that. Or put that there. Well, actually, that might be better there. Oh, what to do? I like that. Let's do that. Let's tuck that up, because I'm not going to fold the flower. The flower sits pretty well. I'll cover the corner up a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. It's a shame not to use the coffee. Especially, I don't drink coffee, I drink chai. But I thought it matched so well. Why would I not want to use it? Do you find something that matches really well? And now I've got glue on there. Get that off before it goes dries, and I'll never get it off. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cute. All right, now what I might do is I might do my journaling next, and then I'll come back and just finish off with a few little bits and bobs and work out if we're keeping those. I think we are. I think that looks pretty good. And I'm going to have to glue some of these down again, I think, but that's all right. Oh, maybe something up here as well. Okay. All right. Bear with me while I do my journaling. Into the page. Okay, journaling's done, all finished. I'm pretty happy with how this is all coming together. I think I'm going to go with these. Let's not overthink it. They work on the page. Let's just stick them in. Let's stick them in so they work. And I have no choice, right? You can get very indecisive with things like this, but let's run with it. Beautiful. They'll finish before the fold. That's just a handy tip to try not to, unless you put a crease or something in it to so that it folds to the next page. But otherwise, they can get quite tatty when they fold and stuff. So that's just my thoughts. All right. So that's all done. The story's done. I thought I might just add a few little more bits and bobs. Do I want a big giant heart there? I feel like I want a giant heart somewhere. Might be too much. I want a smaller heart maybe. I feel like it shouldn't be green. I feel like it should be pink, or maybe yellow is better. Yeah, actually. Let's make it yellow. Yellow and green? No. Yellow and pink. I think it needs to be yellow and pink. Seems most of the rest of it is. What else can we put on? Let's put some purple things. I'm not a massive purple fan. Oh, but where? Where will I put it? Nope. Nah, I think I'll leave that off. But yeah, these are going down, getting smaller. That's for sure. All right. Now I just need to put something on there, I think. And I do need to glue these down. Let me quick do that. My love-hate relationship with Puffy stickers. To me, they never stick great. Hence the wet glue. I find they stick a bit better once you stick them on with something like that. Yep, that one's working. Well, these are sitting pretty well. Surprise, surprise. It's mainly just that one, but it is my foldy one. Yeah, it's right on the fold, so that's all right. I'm liking how this is all coming together. I know it's a little bit covered there, but that's all right. I might put another heart on here or a little flower or something. What do you guys think? Back to the stickers. What can we find in here that will work? Can we do a long one? That might be too long though. Don't mind that. I think that goes all right. Yeah, I like that on there. So it covers that edge as well. All right, I thought maybe some pink alpha stickers. These are some jelly bean soup ones that I've had for a while. I haven't even checked to see if I can get all the letters. M-O-T, oh, no H's. E, no R's. It might be little letters, I think. Mother's Day on the top. Although it's got M and it's got D, so that might work all right. Let's stick these on. I think I might put Mother's on the top. What do I put them on the photo? Big decisions. Big decisions. D. Right, let's do day first and see where day sits. Let's put it near our heads and then I might be able to get Mother's on the top. Oh. D, 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 let's do a big D. I like that. I think there's so much greenery in the background of my photo. That's going to work. Ooh, we've got no O's. What else could we use? I could use a big O. Or I could use a number. What do you think? That's okay. O, T, T, H. Oh, more problems. We've got no E's. I really didn't look at that, did I? Oh, let's do a mix matchy. Won't matter. You know how it's going to mess with my OCD with matchy. What do you think? Does it get lost in that background? Big decisions. What to do? Leave it with me. I'm going to have a look, see if I've got any other. Okay, I had a bit of a dig. I'm going to go with these ones. I think I used these in the last, one of my other videos recently. So they're just a Thickers Happy Life, it's got written on them. but they're quite small, so I think they'll work quite well on this. So I'm going to pull all these pink ones off. I may keep the day, I think. That's the 0, TH. Oh, I'm just going to stick them on the top and I'll stick them back on the thing later. ERS. Okay, I'm going to leave the day for a minute. And let's hope I've got the right amount. MOTHERS. Yes, I've got mothers at least. All right, and my thought is as well, to make this stand out a little bit, I'm going to use the green, which is not really anywhere else, but here, and it'll blend a little bit into the background to make it a little bit more noticeable. I think that will look good. I'm going to tear this so it's only half the size. That's it. That looks good. Put that across there. I'm not going to stick it properly yet, just in case I don't like it, or it's not going to work. Actually, let's start with this first. Mothers. I could probably just sit it on there a little bit, couldn't I? E. You spelling mothers in your head like me, so that I don't spell it wrong. That there. I'll move it over enough that the T's got room. O and an M. I like that. I think it makes it pop a bit more. What do you guys reckon? It adds a little bit of interest to the page, and then I can tear it off to whatever side. Do I keep the pink, or do I just put day? What do you think? If we did Mother's Day, maybe we do need to move that. Let's see what the other one looks like first. You're as indecisive as me when it comes to colours and how things look. It's I don't think I need another piece of washi though. I think that's enough. I'll just put this on the bottom side. Yeah, I like that. I think it's okay that it's all white. And then I might just add a couple little stickers or something. Oh, he's a bit skewiff, isn't he? I like that. I'm just going to tear a bit of that off either side, so it's not taking up the entire photo. It's a good way of just edging something to make something stand out a bit. I felt like it was getting a bit lost with the pink, but I like that. I think that come up really good, and it's a good way of using up adding to your photo if you've got a lot of background that you don't always want to see all the background. And we were standing in a car park, honestly. But we went with the trees in the background. This was the cafe car park, so, but it looks good in the background. But yeah, I like that Mother's Day. Much happier with that than the pink. So, all right, back to my little bits again. What I can add just on these edges. I put a little yellow. Don't have a tiny pink one anymore, do I? No, yellow. I do have a pink one. Look at that. That's too many. I think I only need one. Oh, stuck my fingernail. I think I'm just going to put one there. Mother's Day. Yeah, I like that. I've also got some of these dots that I could put on as well, but they're giant. I've used all the small ones. I always find it's harder to use these giant dots than it is the smaller ones. But, and I quite like that that's exposed. So, do I want dots? I don't know if I do. Possibly, possibly not. Let's put it on and see what I think. Maybe. Maybe not. The only thing is I've got to use these. Oh, there's a peachy coloured one. I could put that over there, I suppose. No, that's on Zach's head. No, I'm going to leave it like that. I've used up an extra couple of dots. Happy with all that. And normally my OCD would get me and I'd have to outline that, which I might, just to make it look finished. Yeah, I might do that. I'll do that now so that it looks finished. I'm going to do a little dot dot and keep going. There's a little dot dot there. Oh. This way. I'm going to get my head in the shot, but that's okay. Much better. I'll come around this side and do this bit. Put it there. A couple more dot dots, things I've gone that kind of look. I've got a little dot dot down there too. I like that. I think that looks good. I probably need to do another little squiggle on this side. Beautiful. All works. I like that. That came out really good. Exceeded my expectations. I like it a lot. Yeah, so that was cute. That's just, again, all from my scraps. Like all these little bits. But at least it tells a story. I get to use up some more stickers and things like that. So, yeah. Pretty layout. I'm happy with this one. If I wasn't happy, I'd probably pull it apart and do it again. But that's okay. It's another page done in my journal, isn't it? So I might just lift the Y up a little tiny bit. There we go. Much better. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I've learned a few new things, like, you know, putting washi tape under things so that it creates a little bit of difference, I suppose, to make things stand out. Yeah, looking good. Happy with it. And I've documented another event. Yeah, I was busting to use these photos because I was so impressed that Zach had a shirt on that had the same green as I was wearing. So it was good. All right. Well, thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you in the next video. Talk to you then. Bye.